Rayplay is here, and we are back with another episode. And today, we are playing more Fallout 4. And I always wonder what was beyond this area. It just goes up, and it's just a fucking dead end. There's like nothing beyond it. Whatever. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Oh. Okay, that was random. So, let's, I guess, show off the Vault Prison. That's what I named this, right? Hold on. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Vault Prison. Yeah, I named this the Vault Prison. I'm super creative, guys. Alright. Oh, I haven't streamed in, like, forever. I did the Silent Tour thing, and, yeah. That's about it. I haven't had a mic in forever. I haven't been able to actually upload. My Wi-Fi's been pretty terrible. I've been having storm issues. This is like the only day it's actually really cleared up. So I'm going to try my best. To actually be energetic as best as possible. I'm not that much of an energetic person. Not as much as I used to be, at the very least. And yeah. I guess we can try and do this. Okay, so Vault Prison. The whole reason I would actually make this vault a prison is because of the easy way that we're able to just divide it.
Yes.
I'll show you what I mean by that really fast. Here you have your screening area. I'll show you. I've actually put up a sign somewhere right there. Screening. I actually think I glitched it perfectly into here. Yeah, that works. I like how that actually worked out. But here's the screening area. This is where the prisoners would actually come through. They'd stop in a big group right here. All their personal items would be stripped and either sold or just stored. As you can see, we have Railroad, Minutemen, and even Vault-Tec security guards.
Yeah.
Which I would say are just Minutemen dressed up in Vault-Tec armor. Sorry for all the blood. I kind of was beating the crap out of the guy.
Yes.
Do my bidding. I'm a horrible person. Same with all these guys over here. Oh my god. I was just like, okay, it was lagging super hard, so I just came through just to make sure that it wasn't going to crash, and so I was beating the crap out of everybody. And here we are. At least if it hasn't crashed yet. I think I did the same thing. Okay.
Yes.
Why do you guys group up? Like, they don't stay where you put them. They actually move inches at a time. I remember I had this person right here for like 2 days straight. She wound up all the way back here. Crazy and weird. The mod basically says that they will kind of inch their way to a different location, so you kind of have to like relocate them or put them back into the same area every now and then. It's a really funky mod, and I know the mod developer is actually trying to work on it, but I don't know. I don't think I have the updated mod yet. I haven't seen it on the mod list yet, so I'll check that. I'll check for that after the stream. But yeah, the story here is screening area here. You probably see a bunch of freaking prisoners come in like chain groups, chain lines or whatever. Group up right here. They'd be stripped of all their personal items, not clothing, but money, change, just anything that they might have on them that could be used either as a weapon or as a way to escape or harm another person. And they would just be brushed on, thrown into the prison in and of itself. But the reason I choose a vault for a prison is because of this one entrance. It's a huge, thick steel door that that can withstand a nuclear bomb. That's how that's how the vaults were designed. And honestly, if this couldn't be a prison, I don't know what would. I just felt like a vault would be the best idea for a prison, just because of the one entrance and the one exit. If it ever really does come down to it, and the prisoners have rioted to the point where they've actually pushed through, what's up, little boy? How you doing, man? But if the prisoners ever, like, do get past the main defenses, I'm sacrificing every guard I have in this vault. So, yep, like I've already said, here's the screening room. We go beyond this way, we'll come across a joint hallway that goes in 2 different directions. Yeah. Over here is actually the security room. I like how I've actually glitched these into the perfect positions, but still. I've actually used an assortment of mods for this, one of which is a gun rack mod, and I love how the gun rack works. You can't actually interact with it. It's a placeable item. I do know the mod owner a little bit. We've talked in the past a little bit, and it's just a really cool decorative object that I would definitely recommend downloading. I've actually used it a bunch in the... No, actually, this is not the custom map. I've actually used Vault 88, which is a DLC for Fallout 4. If you don't know, I just kind of had to specify there. I've had the same question pop up in multiple different comment sections and everything else of me showing off this settlement. But, yeah, you can see here I've just used the same mod, mostly for these little rooms, and I actually use this mod more and more throughout the prison as we go. I actually use, like, mortar rounds and different sort of boxes just to make up, like, armories and just different things. And I love how the mod creator actually put these. They're just really interesting objects that really pop if you put them in the right setting and area. I still need to go through and put armor racks and guns in the gun racks and stuff. But that'll be done on a later date, like towards the finishing project. Ooh, I like this. Question: do you know Ranger Dave? Like, do you watch like his Fallout content? I'll wait for that comment to come in.
Yes.
But down through here, we actually have sort of the dorm area for most of the... Okay, well, I just kind of thought, like, if you like this kind of content, you'd probably like his more. He does, like, really super in-depth builds of just different locations. This is actually sort of my living area. I don't know, I felt like I should actually have something like this. Up here is sort of the staff area. This is where the staff come to just relax and eat and have a good time. I like the idea of hydroponics farms, meaning self-proficient farms. Like, they cycle water all throughout them, and they're just... you don't even have to do anything, and they'll just grow. The whole story is the piping and the water supply is under here. Yeah. And I actually like how the experimental plants
seems
and
to be
all
growing
these...
well.
Like, I like how they actually grow from these little... planters. The mod creator just shrunk them down, put them into like one set object, and I actually really enjoy how that works. And for it being a vault, I thought newer items like non-damaged salon items like this, or tables and perfect black couches just kind of fit the setting, but you won't see a lot of it because the vault was never complete. So I was able to create a prison, and you'll see what this is. This actually used to be able to look out throughout the whole prison, but I loved the idea of just fitting like towered housing and like a little junkyard in this area. And there's a further story to go with this one little window, and I'll explain that here in a few minutes. But up through here, I actually put like Minutemen signs and flags all throughout the area. I even put some down here just to show you like the Minutemen control this vault, and they do a lot of things with this vault. And what's up, DJ? How you doing, man? Up here is my living area in and of itself. I really, really love just making small living rooms. Like living rooms are something that I just kind of find relaxing and fun to do. It sounds weird, I know, but it's still a really interesting thing to just go off and do. So, yeah. And I actually picked these couches because of how relaxing. I don't really know how to explain that. Just, like... 80s look, the 80s look that it provides, and the TV and it just the room and all. It just looks really 80s. It's like the best way for me to explain it. Again, me using hydroponics farms, quote unquote. The story between these behind these Vault Tech boxes are that they put. Thanks, DJ. But the story behind the Vault Tech boxes, nope, they're not vault suits. Don't read into that too much. I just like to say that maybe these boxes have MREs and other stuff inside of them that they ship out to the prison. Being a prison and all, you have to have a lot of food for the prisoners. Yeah. And when you if you're building in Fallout and you have these little corners, or any sort of game and you have any corner that just doesn't have anything in it, that's what makes a build look really bad. I don't like it when you see all this space and all this room and it's not being used. Things like a washer and a dryer just put into a cramped corner can make a build look 5 times better. Once again, me using the Minutemen logo there just to show off that the Minutemen own this place. In here is my room. I do use an assortment of wasteland objects just to sort of say, hey, I've been out and done this and done all that. And I do use the Institute bed just because of how it fits with the vault. I don't know if it's like actually a floating bed. I can't really tell. But I like the way it looks, and yeah. I even use like little decorative objects just to fill space. And that's floating now that I see that now. Oh, is that not floating? It looks like it's floating. Huh. Over here we have like a little sitting area. I don't use it a lot at all, actually. Yeah, I just got a key sitting there. A lovely boat. I love how this looks. It's just a small little boat that, I don't know, it just fits the scene. So, yeah, I don't have a door for that, do I? No, I don't. Alright, well, let's go now. Let's go down into the actual prison in and of itself, and I will show you what that looks like. Down here, I have some power armor, just kind of like up on display. It's not actual power armor, you can just kind of just float right through it. I think it's a lifelike mod that just, yeah. I thought it fit the area, and I loved how it looked, so I just threw it in here just to make it, just to fill space, basically. And here we are in the prison, yeah. I love, like, the look of the unfinished vault, so I just kind of left it. In here, we actually have a smaller, just scrappy hospital area. Most people that come here are probably just going to die, so we have some empty coffins over here just in case. Healthcare down here is pretty bad. Over there we just have some extra jail cells. This area is not entirely complete. I still have to go through and just add all the details and stuff. I still have yet to finish this outhouse. So for right now, let's just say it's a storage shack. Yeah. Right here we have a couple guards, Diamond City security guards, supplied to us by Diamond City themselves because of the recent ties with Diamond City, the peace treaties that we've made, and yeah, this is just one of the various things they decided to do for us. Can you guys face this way? Makes it look more legit. Thank you. They have a guard dog, wherever the hell he is. I hear him. I don't know where the hell he went. Is he up here? Yep, he's glitching to the... There he is. Their little guard dog. He roams. He stays in the general area, though, but he roams. Does this light go out? I'm having lighting issues. Oh, I'm gonna cry now. Currently, they're just trying to ship some, food and just extra resources out into the, prison so that prisoners can come down, take what they need, and leave what they don't. I was originally gonna put, like, a Brahmin sitting here, but he took up way too much space. Plus, he kept glitching through the map. He was like... It was just really, really, really awkward to see.
Yes.
But this is what the prison looks like. I really went for, like, stacked housing, because it is such a high area, and I didn't kind of stack it enough like I really should have. Up there, that actually took, like, 2 hours. For 2 set pieces. 2 hours. I regret my life. It was a really fun project to do, don't get me wrong. But it took so long.
Yeah?
What's up, Diamond City security guard? Diamond City security guard. That just sounds stupid. Yeah. I really wanted, like, the main area just to feel like it had a main road, sort of. So you have, like, this little main pathway here, and you actually have settlers actually use it a lot for, like, the 4 settlers I have down here. I just kind of, like, put extra resources, just barrels and just stacks of things all along the side of it, just to sort of make it feel kind of stacked up and underbuilt. Over here we have some really shitty housing. You're living right next to a generator. Like, down here I'd really picture housing being not really available, so let's actually get into the housing and show you what the housing is like. It's pretty normal. It's pretty scrap-like. You have, like, really crappy chairs and just things you can't really control because you're living in a really... You're basically living in a prison. You don't get all the luxuries of everybody else that live in my main settlements, like Sanctuary or the Castle. But back here, you do get luxuries of, like, power and a little bit of water. I'd say, like, maybe the prisoners have done that themselves. They've gone through and installed piping, and it's just really rustic. You have, like, a really small bed. I really liked the feel of having, like, a small bed for, like, a major family. Like a family of, like, 2 to 3 people kind of have to, like, live in a really crappy area, and you don't get a lot of, you know, living area. So, yeah, another Vault Tech MRE box. Just really scrappy housing. Back here, you probably have like some storage area. I haven't actually gone through and detailed everything to its finest extent, but I've done most of it. And once again, the crane up there looking fantastic AF. That took like 2 hours. You have no idea how hard that was for me just to build 2 set pieces, and I'm gonna brag about it for the rest of this video. Once again, I'd say, like, because this is a prison and I've had to kill off the Brotherhood, I'd say Brotherhood survivors are probably living down here. So in here, we actually have a little Brotherhood area. This is sort of where they're planning to strike back against us, and yeah, this is sort of the weapons dealers and the chem dealers. They're just really just making as much money and profit as they can so that they can one day fight against the Minutemen again. You can see in here their profits from selling weapons and everything else. Yeah. Honestly, I do want to go through, because the Brotherhood is one of my favorite factions. I'm going to go through and definitely do a Brotherhood playthrough, but that's probably after I'm done with like all my settlement builds, and yeah. And this is actually a really cool one. I use visual glitches to make it seem like they've piled potatoes and things like that into these buckets. And I really love how it came out. And it looks really good at a distance like that. But in here you just have a really shitty living area. They probably just put this up so people can't really peek in and say, "Oh, I see you, I see you." So, yeah. And let's go up top really fast where I've just kind of like stacked up these really crappy boxes. I really like, this was actually a suggestion from a friend of mine who'd actually come over to my house and was like, you know, instead of actual staircases, maybe you should do something like scrap staircases, and this is kind of what I came up with. Just watch that lag, Jesus. But up here you sort of have your bar. Yeah. It's just a really small building. You just have some seating in here, and yeah, it's just a really simple building. Oh my god, the lag. Oof. Yeah. So over here is sort of where the people who are in this area would sleep and live, and do you notice that lag? Sorry there, DualShock got disconnected. Great, awesome. A little bit of a glitch here is, yeah. I'm actually going to start turning off some of these lights because, holy cow, the game just cannot run it. But another cool thing that I like to just point out is that I kind of, because of, like, they would own this area, they'd be able to, like, turn off their lights and stuff. So I kind of made that a thing. Let's go down here really fast, and I'll just show off another little storage area. This is sort of where the bar keeps all of its items for sale and everything else. Plus, they kind of plant their own food. I actually kind of stacked food up here as well for them to grow and plant. Down here is actually another bar. You're living in a prison. You don't have a lot of entertainment to go through or even entertain yourself with, so this is just sort of what's here.
Happy to be safe in a vault, Overseer.
And I love how these areas look.
Huh?
I even made like little stages and stuff. Look at that. I love how that looks. It just looks so good. And this is probably like a really trafficked area, so this is like the best place to build a bar, because down here is where I've put my fishing village. Yes, they have a fishing village. I actually spent almost 3 hours working on this. Just this one area. They also have their own little stand here. I actually really love how this turned out. I actually used super mutant beds and then stacked metal Pridwin, I think there's a Pridwin parts on top of it, just to make a stage. They have like a little microphone here and 2 radios that actually work. They're actually tuned into Diamond City. I don't think you guys can hear it because I have in-game music turned off, so it doesn't go through to the stream, but I can hear it. Up here we have like a little shop where they're selling a bunch of fish and oysters and just a bunch of that sort of stuff here. Once again, I have not finished it, so a bunch of the lighting is currently missing, so I'll just go through with my light and show you guys the fishing village. Up here is sort of where they have like their workbenches and stations and stuff, and yeah. And I actually used the Far Harbor pieces for this. just to create like a really cool atmosphere that not a lot of people would have actually ever created or even tried to, yeah. And here we're just gonna have like little houses. I'm gonna have houses, but not a lot of them are furnished yet. Here we have a little dock that is glitchy. I know there's a bunch of these like little visual glitches, but when you're building a settlement this big on PlayStation, you don't get that option. You just don't. You either have to deal with this or you're not gonna get the build. And yeah, I actually made it look like it was sort of supported. So let's go through here before my game crashes. Over here we have another little shop, sort of where they weigh the fish and sell it off, or just kind of sell you pelts. Yes, they get pelts down here. That's something that comes in during like resupplements and all that other stuff. Over here we have a bit of clothes. Because you are in a vault, you're probably going to get these vault suits a lot. So I had a picture these are pretty cheap. Once again, in a little house that's kind of unfurnished, and I actually used these, what are these pieces? These dock pieces, these Far Harbor pieces, because Far Harbor is its own little fishing town. And, yeah. I've also put, like, little boats and stuff on the sides here, like, people have kind of, like, yeah, just sort of beached them so that they can get on land and sell what they've caught. Back here, we actually have just some extra storage and little, living areas. Yeah, I kind of like made it really scrappy. You don't get a lot of privacy back here. I mean, after all, you are sleeping behind a stage. It's probably pretty loud. So let's go up here really fast. And I actually love how this looks. Oh, okay, there we go. I love how this looks. You just like, oh, it just looks perfect. You don't even have like railing here. You slip and fall in there, you're probably just gonna get hurt. They're wet. I mean, yeah, you have this little rock that can catch you, but yeah, whatever. Up here we have someone that's caught the catch of a lifetime. Once again, I have not finished going through these areas and just putting out the finer details, but this will eventually look like a big scene, kind of like down here. Yeah, we have fighting pits, guys. We have fighting pits. We have fighting pits. Okay, this alone took 4 hours. I'm actually gonna go down there and show this off, just because it looks so great. Okay, I actually found a lifelike mod that puts, like, lifelike people into the game. Yes, it's literally a fight club. Who do you guys think's gonna win? This guy? Who looks badass? Or her? Is this? Yeah. But honestly, I like all the fine details of, like, the barbed wire and the ninja. Definitely, dude. She might have a grenade, but that ninja can probably, like, deflect that right there. Awesome. And, yeah. Let's, door there. Let's try and close it now. You have to be, like, at the perfect angle for that. There we go. And, like, I put these little sandbag, walls up on top of these... I don't know how to explain these little stages, areas for people to watch, just because if, like, that grenade goes off, that's gonna definitely go flying through this, so you'd probably just sit back and kind of duck behind the sandbag walls. It's for your protection, but mostly so that you don't get killed. Up here is another stage. I actually really love the idea of just stages, especially in areas like this. Like a commentator just commentating the fights and stuff. Oh, sounds awesome already. Here we have a little generator room. I'm actually going to go through and do more fine details, just adding like bits and bobs. Still haven't done it quite yet, but I will definitely do it eventually. Back there, I'll show you... Oh, Jesus, that lag. I'll show you this in a minute, but I'm going to come up here really fast and show off where a house is going to be. Actually, I think I put... No, I don't think I did I? No, this is the wrong house for that. Okay. I would too, but I'd probably be watching it from up there. From up there, yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Over here, just have like a little shit living area. I don't even know if you're able to be. I can't even get in there. Whatever. I still like how I've kind of like made it look the way I made it look. Little eating area. You get these vault tables because you know you're in a vault and it just makes more sense. Up here, I'll actually show you the graveyard. Well, one of two. I'm pretty sure I have three, but one of them I know is somewhere deep in the vault. Once again, you have this little looking area. You can just kind of like look over and see what this is gonna. Wait, what's going on down here? One more thing I'm gonna mention. Down here, there's gonna be more stacked housing, like maybe along this side of the wall. but I'm gonna have like a central like little road you're gonna be able to follow going all throughout the area, and yeah. But over here you have the prison or the vault prison cemetery. It's pretty bare bones. You don't really get the perfect burial. You just get thrown in this little area and called a day. Some people don't even get buried. Some people even have to share a casket because, you know, caskets, you're not really going to get the perfect anything down here. Someone over here looks like they've caught a really nice catch. What are you doing, buddy? Once again, this is one of the lifelike mods. You can actually just kind of crawl through this. I just like putting these in areas, making it look like there's scenes and stuff. And yeah. Over here we have a little shipment container just filled with mannequins. If this isn't the creepiest thing you've ever seen, I don't know what is. So a bunch of storage just kind of thrown all throughout here. And I said I'd show this off in a few minutes, and I came full circle to do it. So in here we actually have what is a disguised power armor state. Like, okay, I'll show you what I mean in a minute, but it's disguised as a junkyard, and you can see it just has all this junk and crap surrounded its walls. But you open the door, and you actually have some fair surprises. I've actually turned that off just because I don't want to die. In here we have a little sleeping area. It's pretty bare bones. There's really nothing to look at in here other than clock. Storage area. Little desks, I guess. And once again, I'm using one of the really cool mods. What's up, Cube? How you doing, man? This is like, I can't remember what the mod name is, but I know the mod owner. We've talked like once. I know him very well from one conversation. But, yeah. It's basically just a bunch of different things thrown onto shelving. Just it's pretty cool. I really like the mod, and I really wish they'd add a little bit more to it. But for what it is, it's pretty cool. Here we actually have a little elevator. I love how the elevators work in the I can't remember what DLC it is. I think it's the Contraptions DLC. But the elevator is one of my favorite things to come out of it. Right here's the window into the vault. Right here I say there's probably like some black market trade going on. Just because of how rich this one person is. And I'll show you what I mean by that. Up here he literally has a whole fucking workshop, dude. You're in a prison. If this isn't like heaven, I don't know what is. I'll actually use this eventually. I have a bigger story for this one little area. I will get through it and do it and just kind of update the story once I get there. But yeah. Up here we actually have some robot parts and just a bunch of junk, literally. Come back down here, and we have like a little tucked away little living area. Once again, you're in a prison, you aren't going to get the best of everything. Like, the best thing this guy owns is a ham radio. No, actually, this is the Vault 88 DLC map. I've just been working on this. Maybe I'll make this a mod. I don't quite know yet, but I'm on PlayStation, so I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to make this a mod. But there's a big possibility that I could definitely try and do something. But no, I'm not using a mod map. I'm actually building on this currently. But yeah. Up through here, it's just a little storage area, a little fire barrel. We can gather around it, tell stories, do whatever the hell they do around fire barrels. Once again, a little crafting area, chemistry station, a couple weapons workbenches. Just different things here and there. Aim on PS4 too. Ah! Over here you have a little torture area. Literally. I don't know what I was thinking when I built this. I was just thinking the worst thoughts ever. Could you imagine living in this cell? You don't even get a bed. You just get the frame of it. Oh god, I'd hate this cell. Through here is someone's house, and this is like a really traffic area. You have to like literally, yeah. Someone lives here. Could you just picture living in like one of the most trafficked areas in the whole area? Because down here you have like a bunch of houses. I have like this little walkway here. Once again, these are going to be houses. I just haven't gone through and like finite them, put all the detail into them, and everything. And actually, if you want to send me a friend request, it's DiscreetJS2017. I think I put it in my what's it called? description, but I'm not quite sure. I'll eventually get to it, maybe next stream. So if you want to eventually friend me, come around next stream. Yep, here's the second, graveyard here. Once again, this is a big prison. There's going to be a lot of death, and there's really nowhere to keep the rotting corpses. Let's go through here really fast. I think this goes all the way around, and if it does, then perfect. Because oh no, wait, this goes to the hospital wing. This is the prisoner hospital area. As you can see here, it's pretty finite and bare bones. There's not a lot going on here. You have a bit of food. I wanted to say, what was I going to say? Never mind. Yeah, just some cradles. So once again, haven't gone through in finite detail this. A lot of the prison is undone and unfinished, but there are a lot of things I still have to work on. Yes, this is a very big build. I've been working on it for almost 4 months now, and I'm just now getting around to showing it off. I've been juggling like uploads like crazy. I actually like how this looks because it looks like there's actually water in it. I don't know what that's is, but you know, it's just there. I can actually get up here. Well, thank you. It's taken a lot of time and effort. Alright, I'm gonna try and get around and over this wall, and if I can, then maybe I'm a god. Let's see. Nope, maybe not. Maybe right here. Nope, we're just gonna have to go all the way around. Jesus Christ. But once again, because this is a prison, I really went for stacked housing. Like this right here. You know, you have a house in here. You have a house over here. If I can actually get to it, that'd be amazing. And you have a whole house up there. And that's probably going to go all along this area, like all along here, all along that wall. It's really just going to look rustic and scrappy and really under-maintained. And that's like the whole theme of this whole area. Just like this room right here. 2 people probably live in here, and they have a whole view of someone's ass if they're inside of that. Just think about that. Like, if someone's in this guillotine, their ass is going to be in the air right here where you sleep. Once again, I put ass up there just for that one thing. Over here, there's actually the north sector. I like how these signs are just put up just so you know like where you're going, and it really helps me when I'm building because I get lost easily in this area. And yeah. Do you have the mod Limitless build? Actually, the mod Limitless has not been added to the Vault 88 prison. So I've actually spent maybe 14 hours straight just getting the build limit down using the storing weapons glitch. Hey, what's up, MDV? Back to here. I said I'd show this off in a second, and I'm doing that now. Here we actually have a bunch of storage just alongside this this wall here, just to really make it seem like maybe there's like a little town going on in there, and it's like maybe not really shared, but it's actually a Brotherhood training ground, and I'll actually show you what that looks like really fast. It's not done, same with like 90% of everything in this build, but there's actually a, it's really trapped in this just one area. You even have a Brotherhood of Steel guard standing there. I know you have one back there. Yeah, I've really gone through and just did all I could to make this build seem really compelling. As you can see here, it looks really defendable. Like, you even have like a little guard tower up here, watching this inner area. Little, what are these? Like little stations? If I can get a gun out, I'll show you what it's like. Could you just picture having, like, guards standing here at all times, just watching the one entrance into this place? Dude, this would be a really fun and defendable area if I can get it all down. In here, we actually have some scrapped Institute synths that the Brotherhood are going to use for a counter-strike to get out of the prison. But first they have to fix them up and sort of make peace with their enemies. I am actually 15, almost 16. I'll be turning 16 August 7th of this summer. Up through here, we have some stacked housing, once again. This is sort of their armory. It's pretty bare bones. You have like maybe most of your weapons stored up here. The bigger guns are probably already on your power armor soldiers, as you see in the front gates over there. But back through here, we actually have the training grounds, where we have some cadets. That looks so creepy. I'm just now noticing that. Just like look at, oh my god. Like approaching this would freak me out. No, you just saw some cadets sitting here in their like little Brotherhood poses and everything. Once again, using the lifelike mods, you can like, they're not even real. I really love how they look, so I'm just, yeah. A little training area here. And then beyond here is actually the railroad hideout. But they don't, the Brotherhood doesn't know that the railroad is just 5 feet behind them. And I'll actually show that off if I can actually get over there. And if you guys actually want to stick around for a cool little reveal, then I suggest it. It's actually pretty cool, and it took about 3 hours to come up with. Once again, just some scrapped storage and junk. So let's go through here. I actually really like how this looks. It looks so creepy and ominous. I just want to use this as like a little highway. I don't even want to put buildings in here. Like maybe right here I'll put like a little shop. And then over here I'll have like really high and stacked housing. Once again, because this is the northeast sector. Maybe I'll do like some sort of design for this one little corner. But if we come up through here, I actually want to show you the secret entrance to the... What's up, DJ? I want to show you the secret entrance to the railroad hideout. If my character could run, that'd be amazing. And I also just, I really love the atmosphere for all this. Yeah, you see this? You'd come here, you'd say, oh, it's just a bricked off area, can't really go beyond there. They turn around, but no. Secret brick door, my guys. And here is the railroad hideout. I still have yet to go through and do the more finite details to this as well. But I will eventually, because this is one of the coolest areas that I've actually created in the whole settlement. So we come up here, this is like one of the, yeah. This is just a little safe house for the railroad. Come back down through here and I'll show you the two entrances and exits that it has into the prison. And this would probably be how, I left the door open. But this would probably be how the Minuteman General or me would get in and out of the prison alive and safe. Yeah. I love these brick doors. I found it in a small mod and I was like, okay, I'm gonna download the mod just for these doors so we can use them in the hideout. Through here, this is the armory for the railroad. I haven't actually put lighting through here, but I don't think I am, just because of how awesome and ominous this looks. So through here you have the armory, weaponry and all that. You even have nukes just sitting around, dude. Could you picture if the Brotherhood, which is just beyond these walls right here, figured out this was right behind them? That would be terrible. Once again, me using this really cool mod that just kind of like throws all this stuff on shelves and yeah, dude, this mod is it's pretty cool. I actually really enjoy it. Freaking mini nuke there, dude. Oh, I love this mod so much. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, I would definitely love to do them. I just need like more ideas for this whole settlement. It's gone so good so far. Up here I actually want to put like a little living area, but I haven't done that quite yet. I need to put like another door here, but I don't want to overuse it. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for this, then I would definitely love to probably implement them in just put them into the settlement, okay? Implement. That's how you say it. But yeah, right here I think is where I'm gonna end this stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's only 38 minutes long. It's sort of my welcome back stream. I didn't actually do any building, did I? I said I would do some, but whatever. Yes, for the next few minutes we can just go kill stuff. Yeah. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. I've actually enjoyed showing it off. It's actually been a lot of fun to go through the whole settlement and show what I've built, what is to come, what different plots that I have set up throughout the whole prison, and yeah. But for this last part of the video, or live stream, I think I'm just gonna go wipe out a Institute compound. And yeah, honestly, the stream did pretty good. 31 comments. I think I've had like maybe 4, 5, 6, 7 views. Oh wow, I actually did not realize that this was right here. Oh dear. I've already been through here. Are there any institute things here anymore? Oh, yeah, there are. Detected. Where you at?
You must be terminated.
How can I not kill you?
You must be destroyed.
Oh, Jesus. Ooh, ah. Stop running! Jesus! Why is this already going to hell? Don't shoot me! No! That's not what you're supposed to do. Let's get out the shotgun. We're like right here anyway. Ow. Get down! Get away! Jesus, what is happening? God. He's like an electric shock on that. It's really hurting. Okay. Back up, back up, back up. Take that. Ow, that actually got me. Get him! Jesus, this guy's strong. How did you get up here? Stop it! Die! I don't care. Why don't you just destroyed? Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna pop a stim pack. Oh my god, I'm actually low on stim packs. Alright, hold on. Switching weapons. I don't know if I even want to use. I have spray and pray. Alright, he's dead. Oh, Jesus Christ, you guys are there. Hi! Hi, how are you? I'm coming to this area in, like, level 12. Ugh, that was a hell on earth scenario. Die. Die. Oh, I could have executed the critical hit. AK. Oh, the lag. Come on, buddy, what do you gotta do? What do you want to do? What are you gonna do? Where's General's... No, actually, I think I want to use a junk gun. Honestly, I like the Deliverer more than any of the other guns, just because of the sound it has. The clip, not that big, only 12 shots, and I'm pretty sure if you get the updated one, or the extended one, it is only like... I don't actually know how much it is, like 17, 16, maybe even 21 shots. But my favorite gun has to be the junk gun, just because of its, what is it? Legendary ability? It does 10 plus damage while aiming. Jesus, these guys are kicking my ass. You, come here. Get a critical hit. Die. How did that not do anything to you? Oh my god, I'm actually out of ammo. What is going on? You know what, screw it. I mean, I've just been holding out with this thing for so long. Take that. That didn't... How did that... Fucking nuclear grenade, and you didn't die? Okay. Die, please. Okay, you're like really low health. I'm just gonna kill you off and run away. I'm a level 99 and I can't deal with this. That's actually pretty sad. How do we go home? Where's Vault 88? This is Vault 88. Stupid. Screw it. Right here's where I'm ending the video. I don't want to die. I don't feel like dying. Screw it. See you guys. Hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Also, remember to check out KevWeed9D, StormReaper600, IndieV Games. And yeah, that's about it. These are everybody that these people are the ones that have given me shoutouts, have just been really nice and kind to me, and have showed me a lot of support, and yeah, so I feel like I have to do the same towards them. So yeah, bye. And this is ridiculous. I cannot wipe out a synth.